In today's video, we're taking a look at how to cook pasta easy and simple. This is so easy, anyone could do. Everything that we use on the video, we're gonna leave a link on the description. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video, that helps us out a ton. So you woke up today hungry, like every other day, but today you're feeling like pasta. You know it's cheap and easy to get. Don't worry, here at the StatUpBox team, we've got your back. And this technique is gonna work for any kind: macaroni, spaghetti, penne pasta, bowl pasta. If they can make it, you can cook it and you can eat it. So no matter which pasta you choose, these are a few things that you're gonna need. You're gonna need a cooking pot, a stove, or some way to make heat yourself, or either convince somebody to do it for you. Now that we have the main ingredients, we can take our pot to the stove. We're gonna set it on high and we're gonna fill it 3/4 of the way. And we use this kind of pot and this amount of water so it can help prevent any overcrowding, and then all the pasta stick together. Now we're gonna add some salt to the water, and like they say, make it taste like the sea. Don't be afraid to add some salt. Here we're gonna add about 2 tablespoons or 34 grams. Now that your water tastes like dead fish and plastic, we're ready for the next step. #TeamSeas. We want to go ahead and mix that well. As an optional step, you can add 1 teaspoon of olive oil, or about 4.4 grams. But here at the StatUpBox team, we like to save our olive oil for the flavoring. With this inflation, you gotta save everything that you can. And to save some bills on that electrical bill, we go ahead and place a lid on the pot, because our main goal is to get the water boiling. And the faster we do that, the cheaper for our pockets. And our goal here at the StatUpBox team is to make your life a lot easier. And now comes the hardest part of the whole game, and it is how much pasta to use for the amount of people that you're gonna serve. And the best way to do that is look right behind the packaging for amounts, and also for the amount of time that your particular pasta we're gonna leave in the water cooking. But if you notice that you have one of those spoons with the hole in the middle, and all this time you thought it was a nice design or a way for the company to cut corners, if you're doing spaghetti, all the ones that you can fit on that hole equals the serving for 1 person. Or for 2 small children. Now that we filled your brain with data and our water's boiling, we're ready to add our spaghetti, or in your case, any kind of pasta. Another pro tip: if you make your spaghetti look like an X, once you throw it in, it's gonna get more coverage around the pot and avoid any stickage. Now the technique comes on how you throw it. If doing spaghetti style pasta, you're gonna notice a few seconds in, they're gonna start bending from the bottom, which means they're softening. Now, either with some tongs or a spoon, we wanna go ahead and move them, create this vortex atmosphere that is going to create our ultimate goal, and it is not sticking. Even though in other things in life we like sticking together, this is not one of them. We want to make sure that we use both arms to get an even pump, and what we want to do is stir or mix in the pasta for the first 20 seconds, because this is the critical point to avoid any sticking. Now that this whole video has been on how to avoid pasta from sticking together, and our main goal is not to overcook the pasta. Because remember, if you're gonna take this to a pan and you're gonna heat it up and add some sauce or other ingredients, you're gonna cook it for a little bit extra. So you basically want to pull it out 80% cooked. And for us, in our amount, and according to the instructions on the box, something that we usually don't read, with 2 minutes, it's more than enough. But let's say you threw out the instructions. Don't worry. The only thing you have to do after 2 minutes, just pull one out and taste it. And if it feels 80 to 90% cooked, you're good. Now, another pro tip: reserving a cup or half a cup of the cooking water is always a good idea if you're gonna add any liquid to your sauce later on. You can go ahead and turn off the stove and now get ready to drain it. And if you haven't gotten enough pro tips, here goes another one, or better two. If you have any unwanted weeds outside, and no, not that kind of weed, you can throw this water over it and there's a big chance of killing it. And the other tip is, you don't want to throw this water right through the drain right away because it's super hot. It can lose any pipes or fittings under the sink. So letting it cool down a little bit before you go ahead and do that is a good idea. If you want to check out our red tomato sauce recipe, we're going to leave a link on the description. And also our white herb pasta sauce recipe as well. Now that your pasta is cooked, it's ready to eat. And it could be as simple as adding some olive oil to the pan, some salt and pepper, some Parmesan cheese, mixing it in all together on medium-low heat, and you're done. And any additional toppings you want to add, like some vegetables, some meats, is up to you, or even some extra cheese. Now you can pat yourself on the back for a job well done. You become a master in the pasta world and the legend in the kitchen. Don't forget, if you liked the video, please give us a thumbs up. That really helps. If you have any questions, place them in the comment section below. Either someone in the StatUpBox team or someone in the YouTube community can help you out with an answer. Don't forget to subscribe, follow us on social media. Thank you for watching, and here's a link to our latest video.